friend is coming over to watch the Daisy Jones and the Six finale, and we've been watching it every week, so it has been kind of like a Friday night tradition for the month of March. Right now, I feel like tonight all I could think about is Daisy Jones and the Six and what kind of dinner that we're gonna eat. So there's that. Last episode of Daisy Jones! Are you ready? Me too! Hi, Nerd World! I don't know what I'm supposed to be saying! Just say what we're doing! Hi, Nerd World! I'm Kenisha.
And I'm Bella.
And today, Bella's going to be on my channel to talk about Daisy Jones and the Six.
And we're also going to be talking about Aurora, the album, as well on Spotify. It's like we're promoting it or something.
I mean, we should promote it because it's such a good show.
And
so,
I just appeared for the first... This isn't the first time I'm on your channel?
No, you're always on my channel. Like every other video.
Aww.
Which is... I mean, that just shows us we're good, really good friends. Because we're also neighbors, by the way. So you can't tell.
We actually are
neighbors. I mean, we started watching Daisy Jones every week, though.
Definitely.
We sat on my couch and then we just turned on my TV and we watched Daisy Jones together and we screamed at like different parts. Anyway, you're gonna see us vlogging our thoughts, and I hope you like this video. Click like, subscribe. Do you have anything to say for my channel?
This is the first time we're talking to your channel.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, exactly.
Actually, we do have a lot of like videos.
We've got like random videos.
We have random videos actually, but like we never.
Yeah, I've never really interacted with you guys, but I hope you guys enjoy this talk that we've got. It was a long talk. We tried to make it as short as possible, but then we just started kind of like words start running out of my mouth and running out of your mouth as well. Sure. We had a lot of things to say. Most of them definitely good. Actually, no. Actually, it's majority. It's all good. Majority, it's really good. So, go watch Daisy Jones and the Six and listen to the album because.
And also listen to our thoughts about it.
Definitely, because we had many.
We have many thoughts, and also I think it's very coherent whenever I'm not babbling by myself. It's 10:30 p.m. and we just finished Daisy Jones and the Six. How do you feel?
My face looks disgusting.
Well, we need to put that in the video.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
It's fine. So many emotions at the moment. Definitely a lot of emotions.
We both read the book, by the way.
Yeah, I read the book like I finished it like the day it came out as well, so it was like still.
And I've been telling her to read it.
Yeah,
like
I sped through like the last half in like a day, so that kind of shows how I should have probably read the entire thing in a day, but I've been trying to read it since November last year.
Oh, that's true. Also, I'm gonna insert a clip over here where I was just talking about how excited I was about Daisy Jones and the Six. And now it's like ending. And like the fact that I actually like posted the video in the same like date as like it came out. Almost the same date as the episodes first came out.
Then cut to the clip.
Fake song. Because the songs aren't real and I did not find them in any streaming platform. I think like what will make the book much more better is if they have an album with it, because then that's gonna be really good. My favorite one was Impossible Woman, because...
Shall we review the album a little bit?
Let's review the album a bit.
We're also like currently like listening to the album.
Definitely. Like the first time I heard it before, like, because obviously after reading the books and then suddenly the album came out the same day, I pretty much finished the entire thing. It was kind of just like, oh my god, am I even allowed to listen to this now, or do I have to wait till I finished it? And like, yeah, it was just a whole thing. Like I was wondering, what the hell should I do?
I actually kind of like, I think I savored Honeycomb a little bit. Like, look at us now. When it first came out, right? You were the one who was telling me that it came out, the album, and I was like kind of shocked because I didn't want to listen to anything until like the TV show came out. But then like I went into the hype. She was too impatient. She made me into the hype. I'm easily influenced, as you can't tell.
Yeah,
you can tell.
Definitely, especially by me. Obviously, I
think this is an awkward angle, but like, you know what? It's fine.
It's fine. I'm like at the top.
Yes.
Oh. Anyway, obviously after reading the books and then looking at how there was an order to like the actual song set, the set of songs on the book. Obviously it kind of confused me to why Aurora was the first one when I first remember when you first saw the album and we didn't listen to it at all at first, but then Aurora was like the first song there, and I was like, wasn't Aurora supposed to be like this really mellow song?
Yeah, like a ballad, like a ballad,
ballad.
ballad, like a ballad.
I thought it was gonna be a ballad, and I was like, that's a very interesting first choice to be your first album, like your first
I think it's
song on the
mostly
album.
because it's very Rumors inspired, like Rumors by Fleetwood Mac inspired.
However, listening to it, it gave me so much serotonin. That was the first thing that came up to mind.
I agree.
I think it was the chords. Did you know that in theory, like major chords gives you more, like is a happier tone, which is why it gives you more serotonin, but then like minor tones give you, it's minor tones are usually sadder. Yeah, so that's kind of like the theory. That's why it gave me so much serotonin. Listening to Aurora and then noticing that there were different, like, the lyrics weren't on Spotify yet. So obviously, like, I was still just kind of like listening. I was actually walking while this happened, and I was just listening to the lyrics, trying to kind of like getting it into my ear as well. Like there was just outdoor sounds blocking it as well. But then I noticed like specific lyrics from the book, like You're My Morning Sun, Aurora. I love that they kept those sort of things, you know, because TJR did write them for a reason.
I mean, at first I was kind of pissed off because I think in the clip I also said that Impossible Woman was like one of my favorite songs from the book.
However, Impossible Woman was supposed to be more feminist.
Yeah.
And more feminist was supposed to be Impossible Woman.
Yeah.
Because like
and then like she screeched as a cat, like when it came out, like
it's one of my favorite songs.
It's still one of my favorite songs.
Yeah.
But I'm impartial to.
I swear to God, if you say regret me.
No,
I was gonna say
it's not regret me. It's Let Me Down Easy. Let Me Down. I'm actually impartial with that because I think that's one of my favorites. Because it's
impartial. Wait, impartial as in like.
Because,
okay.
Because
God, I thought you meant like you didn't like it, and I was like,
no. I think it's because like A Mirage on Sand is one of my favorite lyrics.
Like A Mirage on Sand.
Like that specific.
Probably gonna have to look it up.
Okay, never mind.
Anyway, let's forget I forgot the lyrics from these songs because I constantly listen to them still. Listening to the entire thing. Actually, like, they teased us about the river like before they went on to what the hell did they go on to?
Like it was
a morning show.
TikTok,
Yeah, it was a morning show, and I was like, oh, I've never heard the song before. And
also, I think The River is a very dramatic song, and like I love it. Like I wish
favorite song on the album.
Really?
Yes, The River is my favorite.
Okay.
I think everyone loves The River, but it's because like it's such a dramatic song.
I think I need to be like the right moment to be like dramatic about it.
So like it gives me the type of motivation every time I think it's that first like that guitar riff that happens in the start. At first I thought it was like a country song because you know it starts off a country like this really acoustic country song, and it goes like dring 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 dring, and I was like, oh, this is a very strange. I thought this is supposed to be rock, and then suddenly, and then
we enjoy it. Like as you can tell, we are very highly like too excited about Daisy Jones and the Six.
I mean, like lyrically, I love No Words. However, like I need to be in the mood to listen to it.
If we talk about a TV show in general, do you like the changes that they made?
I enjoyed them. I'm entertained still. Every time I watch a book to movie adaptation or book to show adaptation, I try to separate them as different art forms. There's always a different target audience for these sort of things.
That's true.
There will be some moments in the books that won't fit into TV, I suppose. Rewatching something, but wanting something new as well. How are we supposed to like be surprised by any of this?
I actually do enjoy it. I do like the changes.
Definitely.
It made me like anticipate like changes at the end because I mean
there were some things they didn't change. Some things that never changed.
Yes, there's a lot of things that like didn't change, but I am pleasantly surprised, and I actually like some of the choices I am impartial of. Like
the changes they made with Eddie are amazing.
That's true.
That's
I also like
I
didn't like how Camilla's characters kind of changed.
Spoiler warning.
Yes.
Spoiler warning on here.
I kind of thought the twins were gonna be there at the end. They're not.
To be fair,
they became Warren's twins now.
Yeah, I know. That's a different change, isn't it? Yeah.
Sorry for the spoilers anyway. But like it came out.
There were different changes, like Karen actually having feelings for Graham.
Yeah.
And lying about the fact that like she didn't have feelings at all, and that broke me.
Bella actually cried a lot.
I cried from the first 10 minutes of that last episode, by the way. Look, I mean, it was always supposed to be like a biography type documentary.
It is still a biography type documentary.
And I loved how they added...
But it's very like personal, I guess, because like it's always been like Julia behind the camera instead of just being the interviewer.
No, it was... I was gonna say that I loved how they added the concert bit. Not that like I didn't like that they were adding the interview thing.
Really?
But yeah, it was adding the concert to it added so much more
nuance,
and especially that like they also added the specific scenes that would relate to the songs.
Oh yeah, I think that's really smart of like the directors, the editors, and like everyone involved in the production. This is why I love TV production. It's like
spoiler. However, when they played No Words, it was the elevator scene. It was just perfect because like literally there were no words. Graham had no words.
How do you rate Daisy Jones and Six?
There are no words. I don't actually know the lyrics of that song. A 7.8. Solid 7.8
out of 10.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
I think Daisy Jones deserves 10 because they have 10 episodes. I would say it's a solid 8.3.
8.3. No, yeah, that's good. I mean, as an adaptation, I do enjoy it. Like, it's entertaining.
I think like, aside of the fact that it was from a book that we both enjoyed.
You know, I said, I do try to separate them. Characters have never always been my favorite, and the only people I actually really loved in the books were Karen and Camilla. There was a reason why Graham was a little bit. I
think I understand why you put a 7.8, but I put an 8.3 because I think as first and always, I always related to Daisy as a character, kind of. I always liked her as a character, even though I do not condone her choices at all. I know Bella is different than I am, but I do love her as a character. I think
it's her choices that makes me question her character.
But I do love like her character as like her character.
Oh, I do enjoy that she's a free spirit. There are some of her moments that I do enjoy.
Let me speak my truth, girl. Let me speak my truth.
Give me a moment. But basically, there are some moments that I do like. You know, I do support her actions, but there are just too many of them.
Yeah.
Where like she could have
done differently, right?
And
I do love how Simone and Daisy interact on screen. I think their friendship has always been something that is such a focal point in the book. I do love how Karen and Daisy and Camilla have like such a nuanced relationship with Daisy, which is never in the books.
Yeah, they always made it feel like an outsider, so like having that sort of relationship in the show, it does add so much to it.
And I liked how like Warren and Eddie had more rounded characterization roles, kind of.
Warren had no like point besides that he was just vibing in the books. However, they added so much character to him in the show,
which we love.
I mean, obviously he still was just kind of like the drummer. He still did not mind being in the background. However, he was just still one of the big, like, their friends in the end of the day. But Billy still wanted to punch him.
Okay, honestly, we both, I think before when Bella was like reading the book like a month ago, both me and our other friend Lucy, we were both just telling her that we both hate the Dunn brothers.
And I didn't understand why we hated Graham. There we go. He seemed like a sweet guy, you know.
But then you know what? I'm gonna say it. I like Graham better in the show.
But I think it's because we didn't hear his thoughts.
Billy, from the beginning, I really don't like you. Like I just.
If I say all my thoughts now, I feel like it would just be a whole last like 30 minutes of me just shit talking Billy. Oops.
I mean, technically, like, we can just say that Billy's a control freak. I do think Camilla deserves better. But she did
fight for her in the end.
He did fight for her in the end. So, like, he did have some redeemable things in the end, but, like, he could have done it at, like, the beginning.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
At least he turned into a better father, a better
father for Julia.
And a better husband for Camilla at the very least.
And I love how Camilla has, like, more characterization. especially.
You know,
in
I
the
feel like
TV
we
show.
should have
Yeah.
seen her anger either way.
Yeah.
It's just more like she's, I mean, obviously she was devastated in the books about so many different, let me talk anyway. Say about the different like aspects that happen in the books. So like seeing her angry, it's a lot more understandable. We need to see female rage, okay? We need to see it.
Female rage has always been.
It was always tame back then. It was always crying only. No, we wanted to see someone angry.
Any final thoughts?
Any final thoughts?
There's something that, before final thoughts, I do actually kind of dislike the fact that Daisy wasn't like an established artist at first. I think I don't like that change. Because in the books, she's been an established artist. And then because her band left, she became...
Oh, I didn't think that was necessary. I didn't, because she's already got her mom's trauma. And then afterwards she's got Billy as well. And then afterwards she's got Simone too.
She has a lot of
She's got a lot. So I do
love Daisy as a character though. She's very nuanced. I think that's why I rated 8.3 out of 10. Anyway, final
songwriting.
And the songwriting, yes. The songwriting has always been like the #1 priority for both of us.
The process of it, like the process that they showed in the show was perfect, and then like the different events that led up to different songs actually coming up, like More Fun to Miss in the show. They used the same one in the books as well.
Oh yeah,
Impossible Woman. That was perfect, and in a way that like Billy kept pushing Daisy to make sure that she just scream it out. Like, go and do it. I mean, I didn't like the kiss.
Though.
The kiss was unnecessary.
The kiss was unnecessary.
We don't like the kiss.
We do. We were screaming when that episode came out.
They didn't kiss in the show. They didn't kiss in the book.
Just so you know, Bella and I meet up every Friday night to watch Daisy Jones and the Six.
And
except for the first week, because you were somewhere else. But we do meet up every week to watch Daisy Jones and the Six.
Yeah.
So when that episode came out, we were both screaming on my couch.
It was ding 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 and kiss, and we were like, "Are you fucking serious?" And like having them cheat. I know like the reason why they did this in the first place was because of the target audience and how like they needed the visuals of them actually cheating. Don't know why you guys are into that.
Please watch Daisy Jones and the Six.
Yeah, and
it's
listen to the
very, very much worth it. I think the 3-year wait for me has been a lot worth it.
And go listen to Aurora, the album.
And also because like, I think the reason why I also knew that Daisy Jones and the Six was going to be adapted was because of Suki Waterhouse. So Suki Waterhouse, if you find this video and you kind of, you know, see us do Daisy Jones, I love you. I love you so much. I love your music. I want to be you. I want a Pop and Suki bag since I was like 13. This is gonna be a Suki Waterhouse final thoughts.
You know what I want? I want you guys, the entire cast, to turn it into an actual tour.
Oh my god, I think they're supposed to. I think they are. Like, it's in the talks.
Well,
Suki, you let us know, right? Sorry.
Wink a wink, I'll be the first person to a wink a wink buy the ticket, a wink a wink. I would watch the entire thing for hours and hours at end, or maybe even wink wink, make some more music. I'm just saying. Want her.
I will buy any Simone related merch.
I want her music in the concert too.
I do want merch though.
There is merch, but it's expensive.
I mean, you can just buy a new Daisy Jones book and you get a tote bag, but it's not in our area where we live.
In Waterstones? You know,
it's not in Waterstones where we live. So I hope you liked this video, and see you soon.
And I kinda think I wanna make it last forever.
So, thumbnail.